After spending a good amount of time with the Battlefield 6 beta, I can confidently say this game feels different. It's got that spark that's been missing from shooters for a while now, so in today's video I wanted to break down what's really working for me, and where I think the devs need to tighten things up still. The first thing I want to talk about is the game engine and the overall feel. The first thing that hit me when I played is just how crisp the game felt. The movement doesn't feel stiff, but it isn't overly floaty either. It lands in that sweet spot where you feel free to move tactically, but not so arcade-like that you're just sprinting around mindlessly. What really makes this game engine shine is that it respects positioning. If you outthink your opponent and pick a better angle, the game rewards you for it. It actually feels like being on a battlefield where cover, height and flanking matters. It's rare for an FPS to give you this much freedom without feeling chaotic. I think Battlefield 6 really nails that balance. And once you've got that movement down, the next thing that really sells the Battlefield experience is how the environment itself reacts to you. So the next thing I want to talk about is destruction. This is classic Battlefield DNA, but BF6 takes it up a notch. Every match feels like a slightly new map, because buildings, walls and cover don't last forever. You're not just playing the map, you're reshaping it. You can blow holes in walls, create flanks, collapse a building, bridges and force enemies out of position. This is tactical creativity that no other FPS gives you right now. And the cinematic factor is just insane. Those moments where you blast a hole in the wall then push through as smoke is just awesome. That's Battlefield at its best. But of course, none of this works without solid gunplay to back it up. I think BF6 is the best the series has felt in years. The sound design sells the immersion because the rifle snaps and the LMGs fudder, and even the reload animations add weight to every gunfight. Recoil patterns feel intentional, but you can still control them. But they still demand some skill. That balance makes winning firefights satisfying rather than random. And importantly, every weapon class feels viable. I've never felt like I was handicapping myself by just picking a gun. Now, while we're on the topic of weapons, I just wanted to mention the vehicles. Now, at the time of recording, I haven't had the chance to use the jets yet, but I have used the tanks quite a bit, and I must say, they are excellent. They're not too overpowered either, which is really good because that's something Battlefield has struggled with in the past that a lot of fans have complained about. But in this game, they felt really balanced, but at the same time, if you're in control of them, you do feel quite untouchable, especially if you've got like an engineer working with you. I've been sat in the gunner seat of the tank just gunning away, and I feel like I'm in Fury. If you've ever seen that movie, it's great, but it's just so immersive. I really like that experience in the vehicles in this game, so that's something they've done really well. My only gripe is shotguns, and not because I think they're overpowered, it's because I'm sick of hearing people say they are. Shotguns should be overpowered in close quarter combat. That's how they are in real life, and that brings to the immersive experience. And where you're using these weapons matters just as much, which brings me on to my next point, the map design. Yes, I mean, some people are frustrated with the smaller maps, but I think the design itself is fantastic. The rotations between flags feel natural. You're not just stuck funneling down one path. There's always a side route or sneaky flanks, alternative pushes. And what's cool is even after hours of play, you'll still find new angles, like a back alley that you didn't notice before, or a vantage point that changes how you defend an objective. That constant discovery keeps the maps feeling fresh, and even if they aren't as massive as some Battlefields in the past. Now, all of that would fall apart if the technical side wasn't there, but surprisingly, the beta's performance has been one of the strongest points. The matchmaking and performance times have been excellent. Queue times are lightning fast, and you're not sitting around waiting to play, which is huge in keeping the momentum going. Hit detection has been spot on and shots connect the way they should, and that builds trust in the game's mechanics. And the servers have also been really stable. I've had no crashes or no serious lag apart from when it's been my internet. Even with the flood of players hammering the beta, that's impressive. And the cherry on top, no skill-based matchmaking. This means casual sessions actually feel casual. You can hop on and relax and not get matched against sweats every single round. And I think this is something Call of Duty's lost over its years, and Battlefield still managed to retain it, so well done for that. Of course, no game's perfect, and while I've been impressed overall, there are some things that definitely need tightening up before launch. The UI is functional, but it's messy. The class screen in particular feels awkward. A clean classic list format would massively improve on the usability, I think. And the next thing are the maps. Like, while the small maps are strong, the game needs some larger scale Battlefield maps. The franchise is built on that sense of scale, and without it, it feels like something's missing. Map boundaries also need a decision. On Cairo, people are exploiting rooftops that clearly weren't meant to be accessible. It breaks the flow of combat and could hurt the game long term if it's not patched. Now, I play on controller, and one thing I have noticed is a slight issue with the keybinds. Now, I've remapped circle to be knife, and when I crouch, I still knife, which is really annoying. I mean, it's not game breaking, but it's immersion breaking, and in a tactical shooter, that stuff matters. Now, none of these are deal breakers, but they are polish issues that could take a really good game to being fantastic. So that's where I'm at right now with Battlefield 6, and honestly the beta has blown me away and it's more than what I expected. The fundamentals of movement, destruction and gunplay are all in such a good place, and if DICE can iron out the UI issues and the balance issues and add those larger scale maps that we all love, I think Battlefield 6 could be the Battlefield game we've been waiting for. If you guys have enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you guys think of Battlefield 6 beta. It's been Jxey, guys. Stay awesome.